The FC26 pack grind might be a scam, but today we're going to find out. On YouTube, you will see loads of these completely awful FC26 pack grind videos by these awful, horrible FC26 content creators, but do they actually work, or are you completely wasting your time? Well, today we're on my second account to complete the best pack grind out right now. We're going to time it from start to finish, and at the end, we're going to put all the best players in the team and see, was it even worth it? Or did we get completely scammed? Well, here are the rules. There is no web extensions. We've got to time our run. No coins allowed. And finally, we have to follow the current pack grind videos out right now on YouTube. Well, let's jump into it. Subscribe if you want to see videos on pack grinds when they're definitely worth it towards the end of the game and towards footies. But we're going to start our beautiful timer here. Start that ticking. And let's jump into the best pack grind right now for greats of the game. So step one, we need to run and do our daily SBCs. Now, this is the second account. We have pretty much no fodder on this at all. We've got a couple like bronzes and silvers in the club, all that standard stuff. So we're doing this on basically a brand new account. Straight away, we've got to put a bronze in. We've got to try and do this as fast as possible. So I'm normally used to using web extensions like Pale Tools, but today we're not allowed. Today we're doing it the hardcore way. We're going to squad builder all our dailies, all the way up to the gold ones. But then we've got to do the gold common upgrade. And for that, you've got to do 5 silver, 5 commons. This is going to be longer than I thought. Oh, his daily bronze is done already. 1 minute 20 on the clock. That is not a good sign. Maybe we do a second video, but we just do pure store packs, like an Orzio version. Right, all the daily silver's done. It is 2 minutes 30 gone on the clock. This is where it gets hard. This is where you have to use Pale Tools, surely. How do people do this? Not using, like, Pale Tools and Foot Genie and stuff. We're going to have to do bronze, low to high. 5 of these. Do you guys grind on the web app or do you guys grind on the console? Let me know down below. Okay, so 5 bronzes are in. Got to go to silvers. And also, you know what I'm fighting? We only have 2 silvers. Wait, what are they? Oh my god, bro. I hate the console menus because we've got striker in. Okay, we've got striker in. Does anyone else think the menus this year have been shocking? Like the speed of them, but also just, I prefer the old menus. Oh, we put one too many bronzes in? Wait, what? Okay, done. We've now got to do what? 7 of these? I found the new meta, boys. Squad build silver, then put bronze in, and you only have to put half the players in. I'm getting good at this, man. You'd think I was, a full-time content creator or something. Also, I want no shouts of me being a fraud. Yes, I normally do the grinding on the web app, but I'm not a fraud. I used to do this back in the day. FIFA 20, FIFA 21. This was my grind. We've got 1 of these left. 5 minutes gone already. Now, all the daily commons done, but what you didn't remember, maybe you forgot, I don't know, is that we have to now go and open all of these packs. Wait, we have a 1 of 3 tots player pick. I think we got this just for logging on. I mean, imagine we got like Messi in this or something. Messi? Yeah, it's not quite messy. Let's see if we can get a Gadella, but if not, you will probably see me again when we're back to grinding the rare golds, and then we're what, like 1/7? I've got the steps written down. I have found the best pack grind using all the videos out right now. I've combined them all together. It's steps 1 to 11 I've written down, and I think it's the best pack grind right now. It should make it, like, not unlimited, but pretty close to it, and I'm hoping, I want Zidane, R9, Dino, something like crazy today. The whole point of this video is to hopefully prove that the pack grind is worth it, but like it could be a total scam. Maybe we get nothing. Of course, it's down to luck, but like, no one cares about luck. Also, we used that R9 the other day. Low-key push cast better. Yo, Henry Onyekuru. The best thing about silver packs is just getting legends from like past games. Starter team legends. And that is our last bronze pack. We've opened all our packs. As you can see, we are 10 minutes and 30 in, and that is nearly step 1 done. We need to just do the daily rares. Daily rare golds. These should be way easier, right? Because we can just do gold common, low to high, ignore, and then just go, okay, we need to change storage to storage and the club, but we can just spam these, and I think we do all 7. That is decent. Yo, guys, it's your boy LA4 Awale. That's decent. And again, yes, if I sound like an idiot, I do not grind on the console. I think it's normally a waste of time, but I know a lot of people have to, right? You don't always have laptops and access to web extensions, so this is what we got to do. Okay, all gold rares upgrades done, and that is step 1 complete. I mean, we need to go and open them, but step 1 is basically complete, and we are 12 minutes 30 already. We've got 10 more steps to get through, but that was the longest one by an absolute mile. That was the most SBCs. Maybe we can get this done in under an hour, which would be fantastic. Would you rather have Anthony Day's team and play like Anthony Day, or have Anders Vergang's ability but have like an average team? I don't know. Maybe I think I'd rather have Anthony Day's team. I'm addicted to cards. Okay, step 1 officially complete. We now need to go and favorite the rest of the SBCs. And now again, I've done the best pack grind here, so I know everything that we need. We need to go and favorite none of that. Yes, the 8x86. Let's favorite the 3x87 we might need. 10x84 we do. 5x77 we do. 10x85 we do. We don't need the player picks according to the videos I've watched. Again, this is not a G pack grind. This is according to the videos. We need the provisions. We need the team of the week. We need the double 84. We need the grind upgrade. And we don't need those. That is now every upgrade we need. And now the next step, step 2, is to convert the commons to rares using the 5x77. So before this came out, it was originally the player pick, I believe. the 82 player pick, but now we've got the 5x77. Also, I think there's a crafting upgrade coming on Friday for the new promo. What's the new promo called? Glory Hunters, Glory Hunters, Glory Hunters. I'm like 4 SBCs later, but I got it. It's Glory Hunters. Okay, we're done with step 2. We've turned all of our commons to rares. We didn't have that many because, in the grind, the provisions apparently come later. We only had 4 of these, and the next step, step 3, is going to be rares into the 84 double. So the strategy we're using for the best pack grind is the 84 times 2. That should, I guess, give us the most fodder possible. So then go and do the later SBCs. But we're on to step 3 already, and we're on 16 minutes. Okay, last pack. If we get a walkout, you've got to light off. Okay, guys, the bit went wrong, but please still like and hype. I want to buy a shiny card one day. We get no walkout. We get Romelu the Shine Karku. That is decent. And that's all of our commons to rares. So step 3, we are currently on 16 minutes. We need to now go rares into 84 times 2. And then according to the pack grind, we want to do max 82 rated here. So low to high, ignore all storage, gold rare, max 82. We're going to save the 83s for the packs coming later, which again, I agree with a lot of the videos. That makes perfect sense. We need to do those pesky team of the week upgrades as well. I reckon if we pack like R9, I have to change the title and thumbnail of this video. If you guys don't already know, I've already got the thumbnail and title sorted because I do all these things last minute because I'm very unprofessional. If we actually get something decent, I might have to change the thumbnail and title. I don't know. It's good for you guys, though. You guys have no idea whether I got good stuff or bad stuff because the title's staying the same. I've just put Ibanez into an SBC. I don't know if you guys saw that, but do you remember at the start of the game when Ibanez was like 30? I missed the start of this FIFA, man. Ibanez being extinct, Van der Ven being extinct. Who else did we have? What other gold cards were extinct? I can't remember. Right, that is the last 84 double, which is nearly step 3 done. That means we are now on, as you can see at the bottom there, look at me in a life jacket, that is 19 minutes 45. So basically 20 minutes and we're finished step 3. We need to go and open these to finish step 3. And step 4, I've just gone straight to step 5. I've missed out, okay, on my notepad I've missed out step 4. I need to go into the provisions upgrade. So that we're going to put, get 85s from these. We've got 17. Can we get a no walkout? EA, I'm doing a video. We need to, okay, 84s, okay, we get 185. We need to do all the provisions. So there's 7 provisions. 385s each, I believe, which means some quick maths is, I'm struggling, 3 times 7, G switch on, 21. We need 21 85 rated cards, I think, or is it 18? I don't know, there's some maths in there. I think we need 21, we got 1 there. Oh, we're struggling. Now, in the provisions, we're going to put everything up to an 88 rated into the provisions. 88s are still not worth anything. 89s we're going to save for the really high gamble packs at the end, because if we've got enough, we will, of course, end not on a player SBC. No one likes player SBCs. We'll end on a gamble SBC. But anything up to 88 is going to go in the provisions. That 86, Owner Betel, you will count. And yeah, I guess we can get great to the games in these, or a little peanut there. If we get a great to the game, we'll show it. If not, I'll cut to the end and we'll move on to step 5. Okay, no great to the games. We're on to the last one. No walkout. We are on, as you can see, 23 minutes. So we've gone step 5 out of 11, but we missed 4. So maybe step 5 out of 10. And we're on 23 minutes. But again, these get quicker as we go on, I think. So hopefully we can do it in this whole thing in under an hour. I feel like I've clocked in for work. Sometimes FIFA makes you feel like you're working. It's weird. But yeah, provisions. Here is the best template for provisions that I would do right now if I was doing the pack grind. And you can use the same ones if you are using web extensions. So we got 7 to complete. Squad builder, of course. Gold, I would put gold in just to make sure you don't put evos and stuff in. You're going to put all storage. You're going to ignore position, yes. You're going to do low to high, yes. Max rating 88. We're going to go all the way up to our minimum rating to 85 because that's the minimum rating we need. 85 to 88, want to keep 89s, and that should be perfect. And again, careful if you've got some Evo cards, like 85 to 88 that'll go in here. Don't do the stupid. Don't waste them. Oh, we have to put the GOAT into an SBC. No, and Messi's there as well. No, the GOAT. That's hilarious. Okay, we have one more provision left. We've done 6, but we are out. We're completely out of 85 to 88, and we're not spending a coin in this video. If you guys are spending coins, you could go for it now. We're not spending a coin. That's the challenge, which means we've now got to go on to step 6. Now, this is where it gets a bit confusing, so listen up. Step 6 is going to be open all of our provisions. We then get loads of common and rares, and we're kind of going to mini repeat it, right? We're going to put all the commons into the 5x77, all the rares into the double 84 again, and then any 85s we get into that last provisions, quickly rinse and repeat that until basically we have just put everything into the double 84, and our lowest rated card in the entire club should be about 83 rated. I'm going to go do all of that now. Could take about 10-15 minutes. I will only come back if we get a great to the game. If not, I'll jump back to the last double 84 we open. But first, reminder, as we open this cool pack, that on Wednesday, guys, on Wednesday, we are doing the Trade to Glory stream live on Twitch. Brand new account. Can we trade up to 1 million coins, 10 million coins? On, yeah, a brand new account. account on the new PlayStation where we've just got transfer market access. It will be a Twitch-only stream, so get yourself there. Twitch, 6 p.m. tomorrow. But yeah, now we'll cut to the last pack. And finally, our last double 84 as we get towards the 55-minute mark. We're nearly an hour. Again, I did just say that the game crashed a little bit. It was really annoying, but we're near 55 minutes, and that is finally steps sort of 4 and 5 done. The provisions into the rares and back into the provisions, everything, right? Again, at the end of the video, I will summarize the pack grind because, again, I'll just go over it. I think it's the best one right now from what I've got, so I'll summarize it at the end if it gets a little bit confusing. But we're on to step 6. Now, step 6 for me is going to be the team of the week upgrade. Avoid the team of the season upgrade. It is far too expensive. And actually, what we really want to be doing now is the 8x86. What you'll know is that the 8x86 requires team of the seasons and team of the weeks. Now, this might refresh, but essentially, we're on to the big upgrades. That's now where we are. Whatever the big upgrades are, they change a little bit. We're on to the big upgrades. But we should have loads of 84s, I believe is now what we need. So we're going to go high to low, 84, ignore position, storage, gold rare, all that good stuff. This should be an 84 rated squad for the gold team. It's perfect, 84 rated squad. And we need to make sure we're putting 2 83s in to maximize rating again. And then we do this. We don't do unlimited. We just do as many as we need. So the plan now is step 6 is basically you do a team of the week upgrade and then go and do an 8x86, then a team of the week upgrade. You just do them as much as you need them. Don't overdo them and waste your fodder. But what I will say is, in every upgrade we're going to do now until right at the end, do not worry about putting 88s and 87s in. Absolutely fine. We only really need the high-rated fodder for the gamble SBCs. And honestly, there's no crazy ones out right now. We're still going to try and do one today, but there's no crazy ones out. If you're desperately hunting a player SBC, Gakpo, Erdegaard, Pateas, something like that, maybe hold on to your 88s and above, but I'd still put 87s into things like the upgrades and the team of the week upgrades if you need to for rating. Of course, you're not trying to. If you need to for rating. That Somerville card should be a great Evo card, by the way. A little bit outdated, but a great Evo card. But yeah, I've done 2 team of the week upgrades. Should hopefully get another high-rated one, and this should let us do 2 of the 8x86s as we get Siberia. He's cooking in the World Cup. Okay, so we're on to our second 8x86. What I'm finding doing this pack grind that we've written down, again, from the videos, is that we're running out of 83s. So maybe when we're doing the gold upgrades, you want to save some 83s. I don't think we're going to be too short on them, and we've got some of these 2 player packs here you get from the segment of the 8x86. But I'm just noticing that basically it's like a number of fodder. Like, we don't have the right numbers. We're running out of 83s, and of course, because we've used all our low-rated fodder, we don't have any 75 to 82s either, right? So if we run out of actual fodder, we might have to go buy players, and we're not looking to spend coins. And for the second squad of the 86x8, the 84s are fine, of course, because we did loads of those 84 doubles. The actual 84s are fine. We'll put our Somerville in there, get an 8x86. Now we're going to open it. I think to do this properly, you should open all the packs as you go along. I know it is nice to save packs at the end of doing a pack grind, but we're going to need the fodder on this account, so we're going to open the 8x86, see what we get from it. Hopefully, we get a grade to the game. If not, just more fodder to go into the next SBCs. So we'll open our 8x86. You want to see a grade to the game? Oh, we don't want to see a gold. Okay, not ideal. Hopefully, we get an 89 and 90 in there. We get a 90 Jude Bellingham, which, again, is crap. But it's, you know what, it's fodder. And actually, saying that, Jude Bellingham marks an hour gone. And we still have steps 8, now, I guess steps 9, 10 to get to. Honestly, this has took a while. You guys who grind on the console, I feel for you, man. I mean, on the web app, you'd be done way earlier than this. And we get our last 8x86. We've gone and done all 3 team of the week upgrades. We've done all 3 8x86. We will go and open that again. These are probably the best packs out right now in terms of fodder upgrades. We're really hoping for a grade to the game. Otherwise, we're going to be running a little bit thin on packs. We'll start with the 2x player pack. Could get a grade to the game? Of course, no. And then we're going to move on to try and do our 84x10s, our 85x10s. And if we've got fodder left, I'm not sure we will, we're going to go on to the grind upgrades. And then, of course, you'd go on to do League SBCs. Not doing that in the video. We're not looking for an unlimited pack grind. We get another gold. Honestly, the luck's not in. EA don't really get on with me at the minute. Loads of 88s, decent fodder. We'll take it, I guess. And with the 8x86 is complete, it is 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 41 seconds on the clock. Well, another team of the week pack done, and back onto the 10x84s. So now that we've done the 86x8, the next step is going to be to do the 84x10s. Now, again, if you've got team of the seasons, if you've got team of the weeks, if you've got Path to Glories, you do not need to keep doing that team of the week SBC. But we're doing this from basically a fresh account. Not quite a fresh account. There was a little bit of fodder already on this, but from basically a fresh account, which means we've done one more team of the week upgrade and we're on to another 84x10. And we've got to start getting great at the game. We've got a lot of high-rated fodder, but we don't have much mid-rated fodder for the rest of these packs. And we get another gold. Oh, that is, look at that, shocking. We've managed to do all 3 10x84s just, and honestly, we got nothing in the middle one. We get nothing in this one. This is starting to annoy me. 87 is the best rating. By the way, we have packed this Minge card. I'm not joking. 10, 15 times today. If you guys remember a team of the season last year, that was ridiculous. Google Blue Minge if you don't remember that. She was brilliant. But honestly, we've had nothing today. Like, nothing at all. The The last few packs of this video have to come in clutch, or this was basically a waste of 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 25 seconds. Now, once you've done all 10 times 84s, the next step in the pack grind is basically we want to the 10 times 85s. The 10 times 85s are the least worth it in terms of their value. It's not great, you did them last, but they're also the best pack, so it's a bit in the middle, it's weird. We managed to do 2 more Team of the Week upgrades. I am stretched for fodder. My club goes from 86 to 74 rated. Of course, we might be able to do a few more common upgrades with some of the little packs we got, but not really. And it means we've now got to try and scrape together some 85 times 10s with whatever's left in the club. Look at the squad we're submitting for this first squad. We're having to go a rating over. I can't do anything else. We only have high-rated fodder. I mean, I said it's fine to put 86s in this. I do think that's right. If you guys are doing this on your account, of course, try and be smart with it. Do it properly. And this is the second squad for the 85 times 10. What has gone on with this club? We might it might use everything we've got, but might be able to squeeze one more out, and then we can end on 2 1085s. I guess we'll open this one, and it'll give us some more fodder for the next one. And as we open this 10 times 85, it is 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 17 seconds. And if I see another gold walkout again, bad things are going to start to happen. 87, 86, 87. You know what? That is shocking, but it'll give us more fodder for the next one. Boys, we are nearly at the end. We have finished step 9, which is the 85 times 10s. We've not actually finished them. We've done 2, but I've moved to step 10 because step 10 is a gamble pack, and I've gone with the 1 of 3 plus 92 plus summonations, or I basically want one of the winners cards. Can you see there left of the webcam just there? It says we can get winners cards, right? So I had loads of high rated fodder, you know, when we're doing the upgrades. Like I said, we had loads of 89s, 87s. I've just about managed to do this. I can't quite do this last squad. We need to open the second 85 times 10 that we completed, and then we can end on that gamble pack. But so far, we are up to, if I show you this, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 50 seconds. And pretty much nothing to show for it. We'll open an 85 times 10, which means it's going to come down to that last pack, whether the last hour and 15 or 16 minutes of my life was even worth it. That is scary to think about. And then using that brook earlier on that we got in the video, we'll put that into an SBC, and that is it. That is the gamble pack done. The 92 plus tots summonations upgrade. We're going to go build a team of what we got from today's, like, you know, doing the pack grind, because it's going to be pretty much nothing. It's going to come down to this, and then we'll run over the pack grind. What is steps 1 to 10? And then, yeah, it's all down to this. And here it is, 1 hour and 15 minutes of time. This winner's player pick has to be insane. Boys, the pack grind has been shocking. Now, I'm on a new account, which means this is way harder, plus it uses loads of fodder, but this is everything. Everything above 85 rated that's still in the club, this is it, right? We have sent everything else into those, like the Gamble SBC and all the upgrade SBCs. This is what the pack grind does to a new account. So that's what we got left. It's fitting that we've got 1 spot left in the team above 85 rated. That's where the player pick's going to go. Let's run over the grind quickly, and then, yeah, we'll open it, I guess. So here is the quick summary of the guide, because, yes, I do speak too fast. I understand. I know. I'm working on it. But you're going to start by doing step 1, which is daily SBCs. Go to every single one and open every single one. Then step 2 is turn all your gold commons into gold rares. So that is the 5 times 77 SBC, which is down there somewhere, that one there. Turn all of your gold commons into rares, and then go and open all those packs and turn all your rares into 2 times 84s. It's going to be the 2 times 84s. It is the best for the fodder. Yes, it's not player picks, but best for the fodder. So you do the 2 times 84s. Then with the 85s you get, if you've got coins, you can kind of skip to this, but we're going off if you don't have coins. You will get some 85s. You go put them into the provisions upgrade, which we've already opened. Then you do the little loop one, which is step like sort of 4, 5, 6. Where you put all the stuff from the provisions back into the 2 times 84s and the 5 times 77s, like back to commons, back into the 2 times 84s to get rares, back into provisions until you've done them all. And then once you've done all your provisions, turn all your gold commons back to rares again in here, turn all your rares back to 2 times 84. It's like a little loop. Once that complete loop is done, you should only have 83 rated cards and above in your club. And then you're going to go and start with the 8 times 86. And again, you go and do that, but if you don't have Team of the Weeks, you go and do the Team of the Week upgrade. And then once you've done all 3 8 times 86s, you go and do the 10 times 84s. Again, if you need Team of the Weeks, do the Team of the Week upgrade. And then finally, you finish on the 10 times 85s. And again, if you need Team of the Weeks, do the Team of the Week upgrade. And if you somehow still have fodder left in your club, if obviously you're playing rivals, you know, squad battles, it's an active account, finish on the grind upgrade and the different like little fodder upgrades, the ones at the end that we didn't do because couldn't do it on this new account. But you can finish on those or do what I've done and finish on a bit of a gamble pick, maybe this Path to Glory player pick here, which is shocking by the way. But you can finish on that. That is the entire steps. It took me 1 hour and 21 minutes to go through that. For you guys, if you are using web extensions, it should be a lot quicker. But on console, I had 1 or 2 crashes because the game's shocking. But it took me 1 hour and 20 minutes. We have got 1 player pick to save this entire grind. Did I just waste 1 hour, 20 minutes of my entire life? Or can we get something in this final player bit. We're going to start on the slot on the left. We're looking for a winner's card. Basically, a 95 fodder card is great, but an hour's worth of time, not really. Go to the card on the right, and we get a 92 Randall. One card for a... Jesus Christ, man. Can we get a winner's card? Who do we want? A Barcelona women? A PSG's winners? Would a Dembele make it all worth it? It certainly would. We open it. That looks like a team of the season. Oh, it's Grimes. The boys, there you go. 95 rated, 1 hour, 22 minutes on the clock. You let me know down below, was it worth it? If you could like, hype, subscribe, anything that'll push the video and lower my depression levels after this, because that was some recording session. I'll tell you what, boys. But yeah, honestly, on a serious though, boys, love all the support from the channel recently. I thought we'd do a little bit of a different video today, and it turned out like this. We get Sano for the second account, who I'll probably put into another gamble pick. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.